Hey guys, this is MegamanNG here, and it's about time I finally decided to get this started. Yeah, it is. It's about time. So, I promised I'd be doing this on the weekend, so why not? What I'm about to do today is a playthrough on behalf of the 100,000 strong. You guessed it, it's this game. The Misadventures of Tron Bonne. And it's going to be a fun one, that's for sure.
The Misadventures of Tron Bonne.
The Misadventures of Tron Bonne was released by Capcom in 1999. Technically, it's an underappreciated game. And I agree with them. Not many people play this game because it isn't just how rare it is, but it's just how forgotten this game is. Well, I finally got my hands on a copy, and about time too. And I'm going to be doing a playthrough of it with commentary from start to finish. And here's the opening cutscene. Well, the prologue. So, enjoy.
So, what do you all think of our new ship, huh? How's she holding up?
All systems check. Everything's perfect.
Looks like you did another excellent job. Thanks, Tron. I'm always impressed at how you're able to build such neat toys!
It's not that big of a deal, Teasel. I mean, you were able to get us the best kind of equipment, which let us finish the job a lot faster than it would have taken.
I know. We spent a lot of money on this ship. Which means we're going to have to work hard to get it back! That's why I've got something really big planned for us this time. We're going to take the legendary treasure of the Nakkai Desert, Diana's Tear.
What? But that's supposed to be one of the biggest refractors in the world! How did you find it?
It wasn't easy. I had to spend a lot to get that information. That old junk dealer drove a hard bargain.
Anyway, all right, people, you know the plan. I'm going to take Shift B in. Man your stations, everyone. We're rolling out.
Roger! Huh? Shift B? What about me, Teasel?
Tron, you stay here with the guest chef. You've done enough work already. Can't have you take care of everything, you know?
But Teasel!
Don't you worry about a thing. We'll be back before you know it. You just sit back and relax, okay? All right, boys. Ready? Let's go get that treasure!
And with the intro out of the way, you finally got an idea of how this game's about. And now, let's finally get started with this game. But first, we need to get to the options. Alright, everything's all set. Stereo sync. Don't forget vibration. And now, let's get this game started. Now, before you begin, you have the option of choosing either manual aim or auto aim. But me, I go manual. The same goes for turning. Same as well. And now, without further ado, let's begin. This is going to be the prologue level, the Nakkai Desert, where you will portray as Teasel Bonne. And let's get started.
What gives? After I went to all that trouble and spent all that money to get this treasure map, it's a fake! I knew it was too good to be true. I mean, it's supposed to be a legendary treasure. It's not going to be found that easily. do! Where the heck are those ruins anyway? I've been looking for hours. This is the Gustav Bonbon. Can you hear me? Over. There's nothing here but sand. Have you found anything? Over. What? A giant doorway? That's it! That has to be the entrance we're looking for! I knew you could do it, Bonbon! Now we're in business! What's your heading? North? Alright. Stand by, I'm on my way! Alright, boys! Let's go!
Yay! Mission start!
And now we get started with the actual game itself. The controls of this is just pretty basic. You move around with the control stick. You can use the left L1 or R1 to just move sideways so that way you can determine. It's pretty average, I guess. You could also... oh, wait.
Which way is it? Let's see. Tron said to use the L1 and R1 buttons to look around.
Yeah, I'll let Teasel do all the explaining for me. Basically, this portion you just use L1 or R1 to look around and find where to go. X button is to jump. Square is to shoot. Triangle is like to grab. R2 you use the beacon bomb. And R2 and then you fire the triangle for it.
Huh? What the heck was that? Hey, Tron, what was that I just fired?
It's a beacon bomb, Teasel. If you hold the R2 button down, you'll see a target appear. Use the directional button to move the target to where you want the serve box to go. And press the fire button. That will launch a beacon bomb, which will tell them where to go.
Oh, I see. Clever.
Yeah, that's just basically instructions on how to use the beacon bomb. Oh yeah, you use circle to have the cameras pointed behind you, which is pretty nice.
Whoa! It's a Reaverbot, one of the robots that guard the old ruins. Looks like we'll have to fight our way through. That means using the square button to fire. If I press the L2 button, the Gustav's weapons will auto-lock onto the target.
So basically we just encountered a Reaver god, and it's our job to fight against it, using the square button to fire and then use the L2 button to lock on it. Basically you use the L2 button to lock on and you press fire. Pretty much that's how it works.
There's a little hole there. I bet the servobots could fit in.
Yep, this is basically how the beacon bomb works. If there are little holes, press L2 and then square and you can order the servobots to go into the tunnels and they can recover stuff. Very useful indeed if you want to find extra money lying around. And what's this? That's a crack. I think we are in need of an object. Something like this. Basically, you grab the triangle button, grab the item, and we go all the way back and you can use the L2. Wait, you actually use the triangle button again to destroy it, and you can use the beacon bomb. This is just a basic tutorial, like that. Yeah, not so hard, right? Wow, red refractors. Very useful. And Zenny is basically the currency for this game. And you're going to need Zenny to buy new parts and stuff.
There's some rocks blocking the road. What was it Tron said? Ah, that's right. Use the triangle button to pick things up.
You're always so curious, aren't you, Teasel? I've already been know how this works, so you don't have to tell me that twice. Okay, so after we make the jump and we encounter more Reaver bots. Well, fortunately the Reaver bots aren't that hard. You just take them down with little to no effort. So after we climb up, we find yet another hole. But first, we just move this out of the way. And after that, use the beacon bomb to water the surf bots inside to recover more stuff. Aren't they so cute? Anyway, oh man, that's a big Reaver bot. Amazing how the surf bots can work together to distract this thing. Really nice. So anyway, I hope y'all are enjoying this playthrough a lot, and we're about to reach our first boss. Enjoy the cutscene.
Must be it! Ahem. This is the Gustav. Come in, Gesellschaft.
Gesellschaft here. Go ahead.
I'm in front of the sub-gate. I'm going to go in. Tell Tron not to worry. Over.
Diesel, is everything okay? How's the Gustav holding up?
That you, Tron? Everything's fine. The Gustav's doing great. How could it not, after all? You made it. Don't worry about a thing. We'll be home with the treasure before you... Huh? What's that? You!
What? What's going on, Teasel? Teasel!
You're a hard man to find, Teasel Bonne. Don't you recognize me? I'm Hurt. It's me, Glide. I work for Mr. Lowe, remember? I'm sure you know why I've come all this way to find you, don't you, dear?
Wait! I can get the money I borrowed from Lowe back real soon! Once this job's over, I'll have your money, honest!
I'm afraid it's too late. The deadline is long past. Give it back. All of it. Now. Time to pay the piper! Ah!
Listen! If you'll just wait a few more...
Silence! Don't you understand? Your time is up. You leave me no choice but to exercise our option. That big body of yours is mine now. Come along.
What's going on, Diesel? What's happening?
I've run into a little trouble here, Tron. Don't worry, though. I'll be back soon.
You're not exactly my type, but if you want to play around a little, I'm game. Take your best shot.
Diesel!
And this is our first boss. His name is Glide. Basically what this idiot is, he's basically Mr. Lowe's second in command. Lex Loth is basically a loan shark, which I could just spoil the rest of the game for you, but that wouldn't be right. The whole point of this boss fight is you just take down Glide. Not a big deal. Just make sure you dodge his attacks and you'll do fine. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Now where is Glide? Where is that jerk? Here he is. There you go. Now, he's not so hard to defeat. You just shoot. Ah! Let's try this again. There you go. Take him down. Now enjoy the cutscene.
Not bad. I'd expect no less from the leader of the Bonne family. But not quite good enough. Ultimate Glide Laser!
Miss Tron, we've lost contact with the Gustav.
I wonder if Teasel's all right. He said he'd run into some trouble. It's no use standing around here worrying. I'm gonna go to their last known position and make sure everything's okay. Block D, can you hear me? We're heading out in a truck to look for the Gustav. The rest of you, wait at your normal stations, okay?
Roger! Yes, ma'am! Yay! We're going on a mission.
To Teasel and Bonne.
Miss Tron, it was so scary! We were so frightened!
Calm down, it's all right. It's over now. Can you tell me what happened to Teasel and Bonne?
They were beaten up! They were both taken away!
Taken away? But by who? Why?
Loathsmen! They said if we can't pay back our debt, they'll make us work it off!
Debt? Teasel never said anything about a debt. He must not have wanted to worry us and so didn't tell us about it. That's just like him. Well, let's get back to the Gesellschaft. We have to make a plan to rescue them. Let's go!
Roger!
What could be taking them? It shouldn't take this long to find something like that. Huh?
Miss Tron, we found it! We found it!
What took you so long? Hurry, give it to me! Yep, this is it. This is Teasel's receipt for the money.
What does it say? Read it, Miss Tron.
Let's see. I owe you. I, Teasel Bonne, do hereby state that I owe Loath Inc. the sum of 1 million zenny, to be paid back in full. Huh? 1 million zenny? What was Teasel doing with so much money? Wait a minute. The date on this IOU. It's from around the time we were building the Gesellschaft. Teasel said not to worry about money. He said we had plenty, and then he went out and bought everything.
Miss Tron, should we make dinner for Master Teasel and Master Bonne tonight?
No, not tonight. But keep their places ready. They'll be back. I'm gonna pay this IOU and bring Teasel and Bonne back.
Yes, ma'am!
And there you have it. That's the end of the prologue mission. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time when we continue with more of the Misadventures of Tron Bonne. This is MegamanNG, signing off. One last thing though. I want to let you know that I'm doing this on behalf of the 100,000 strong. So if you're not a serve bot, please do so right now. Thank you all. See you next time.